Hey guys, what is going on? We have DDE spawning in the blue trunks at the 3 o'clock position of MLG Metalopolis. And wait, DDE's blue now? Yeah, did he change his color on purpose? I don't think so. I think Response did just do the color steal to DDE. As he has been changing colors this whole time. He's like, yes, I'm in a game before DDE. Yoink, took your color. It is the ace match. Mind games have already been played. DDE losing his trusted red. We'll see how he does. He does also play as blue. This is his, off color, I believe it is. So, we'll see how good he is on his off color. I know he's really good at off racing. Is he going to be just as good at off color? I believe so. I believe he will. We will find out. Supply Depot is going down at 10. Response, going to throw down a pylon at 9. Not going to be scouting at that pylon. Going to throw down a gateway, then scout. Going to probably do a 13 gate. He has been doing those. We'll see. Response did get to pick this map because he did lose the last game. It was DDE, Response, then DDE to tie it up at 2-2. And there we go. Gonna be a 13 gate, so keeping it very standard Response-like with the 13 gate. And now the probe sits idle for a little bit and is gonna be on his journey across the map. And this probe has a HUD, a knock life. He's like, mine, pylon, mine, gateway, mine, scout. And we'll see what he does. Probably watchtower. Yeah. Not only does this guy have to check all the bases, he has to get the watchtowers too. And DDE, he's a bit kinder. He's like, well, you guys just gotta slave over and build buildings all day while mining. Yeah, you gotta mine too. You don't get away with that. And, well, build a building. That's gotta be a lot of work actually now that you think about it. The SCV somehow miraculously having like the cornucopia of metal. Just be like, well, I got this bag. Here's a barracks. What? Yeah, somehow SCVs do it. Cornucopia metal right there. And here we go. Oh, stupid tower. There we go. The probe is going to be coming in to get a complete scout of DD. DD does have that marine now out. Throws down the tech lab, and Response does see this. And is placing a pylon way back here. Could be hiding tech, or may just be hiding that pylon. DD's going to come in here, see just one pylon. It's going to be like there needs to be 2 pylons. Where's the second one? If he's actually counting pylons. And, doesn't look like he's looking for that. One of the things you should always do when you scout your opponent is check that pylon number. Zealot is going to be chasing this SCV around town, and the SCV only sees 1 pylon. So you may see DDE move this marine in this area, then go up here. Because this is MLG, Metalopolis, so you can always proxy like in this location and be safe. Because your opponent can't spawn close, and yeah, well, this like right here, same distance to both. It's not too close. You can proxy here, you have a 50% chance. If your probe does scout this base first, like the Response did, could throw down the blind proxy on his way to DDE's base. And did he ever see that? No, he didn't. So I don't think DD was really paying attention to notice 1 pylon was missing. Quote unquote missing, because it's not actually missing, it's back here. Not actually missing. Just something you normally see players like at this level scout around a little bit more when they don't notice that. Because you know, most of the time they do look for that. This time DD just is not. It's throwing down more barracks after he does get the expansion. So it was a 1 rax expand versus looks like it's going to be a 3 gate, and a little bit of pressure going to be put on. But probe from Response is going to come in, and did he come just shy? Yes, he did. He did not see that command center go down, and this may be his cue to attack and be like, man, I wish I threw down that pylon. I wish I had a forward pylon, but no, he's just going to be expanding. And the SCV is going to come in here, going to get a scout, see what's going on. See the stalker, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna explode! And then he did. Just like he predicted. And the Nexus is being built by Response. And, well, DD gonna get another scout. He's like, well, were you expanding behind that? I don't know. And DD is just so effective on his scouting, maybe just gonna get this watchtower. Sees that, Response doesn't have this watchtower. And the SCV is going to be keep going along. And kind of odd he was going up in this base. Just weird pathing for that SCV. Now going to make his way. Gonna see the Nexus and then be greeted by a bunch of units down here. But he does have 2 bunkers up. Going to the army tab, you do see DD with a lower army count. Does have the defender's advantage. The probe making his way. Gonna see 2 bunkers, that expansion. And we'll see if he decides to attack. Could just try to run by it, but that's a lot of Marauders with that concussive shells. I don't think it would be smart, and here he goes. Wait. Sees that 3rd bunker. Wait, is he gonna go? No, he's just gonna go back home. And oh my god, that SCV. What a hero SCV that thing was. Well, not a hero, what a, like, explorer SCV. Scouting the entire base of Response. DD sees the 3 gates and that Urbo facility, and this time he's not massing Marines, he is massing Marauders. Well, you got 2 reactors, so it looks like he's going to have a fair number of Marines. Does supply cap 3 of them right now. Salvages all the bunkers, realizes, well, I got my expansion up before you. I should be safe. Gonna leave this one up just for safety. Random pilot out here from Response. And looks like more gateways being built. And that is going up on 5 with this Twilight Council and the Observer. And we have seen Response go Dark Shrine after he does get the Warp Prism. So he may be doing that. No, he's just getting Blink. And the Stalker does die without really doing any damage. I'm not sure if that Marauder was injured before or after. Most likely after that engagement. DD supply bombing himself just a little bit, but has depots going down. Constantly building those depots because he has so much food per volley, per production cycle. And that is a lot of units. Going to this army tab, you do see DD with a lot more of an army, but things can just get whooped in from Response. Response does have Blink, and that's a lot of sentries. That may be too many sentries. Going in this, you have 5 sentries, 4 Stalkers, 4 Zealots. More sentries than any other unit. And sentries don't really deal damage, they just delay things. And that Immortal is coming out. There's a lot of Marines in this. So this may be the timing DD is trying to hit every single game before Colossus get out, before there's a huge army. And now what is DD going to be doing? Looks like he is coming back. So as I say, he's going to hit a time before Colossus. Well, he's not. Response does have the Observer here, so he does know everything is coming. DD with the scan sees that army. Does he like it? We'll find out. It looks like Response likes that army. I don't know why. Well, he can Blink. So DD only stemmed 2 Marauders. That is worthy to note. Very nice. Actually, just 1, I think. This one was the one that I was talking about that did get injured. So didn't stem his army to deal with that. Those Stalkers just stemmed 1 Marauder. Very nice. Not taking like a huge AoE damage of stem. And we do have the Warp Prism now coming out from Response. We'll see what he decides to do with it. And that main statue has to go down. Why? I don't know. And Observers for Response. And looks like a Blink Stalker was just sitting here to check if DD had that base. But Response very on top of his scouting. And does he have 2 Observers out? Yes, he does. That's one thing he always does. Gets multiple Observers, and not one to stay at base, one to stay looking at the army. No, both of them do move out. And DD is getting some missile darts. Does have a Ghost Academy up. And now he's going to start that Viking production before seeing any type of Colossus play. But it's coming out, so it's good. I just don't like seeing those blind Vikings. It could be Medivacs. But I'm guessing from the past games, the metagame is going to say, you know what, get Vikings, dude. And he's proving me wrong. Getting Medivacs. So, DD not blindly producing Vikings. Very nice call by him. Not one I thought he would be making. And still heavy on those Marines. So it looks like he is not scared of Colossus one bit. And he's going to be falling into this, like, Ghost Marine composition again. As his barracks with Tech Labs were producing, like, heavy on Ghost. And then they're going to go back to Marauders. But that's a big production cycle of Marauders that you are missing. And you need those units so badly. And oh, soon as DD moves out, 4 Zealots do come in. And it looks like he has enough forces to deal with that. He's like, you know what? This force can go. Those Zealots are just going to be free kills. And this reactor is going to not go down. clutch pull of DDE's SEVs, repairing that reactor. That would have stopped one Viking. So that would have been a huge, huge kill. And just Immortal, Zealot, Stalkers against this with some sentries. DD doesn't want to run up that ramp because of force fields. And looks at that War Prism kind of just chilling out. DD gonna keep throwing the scans. EMPs those sentries twice! Not once, but twice. Gets a lot of the force field energy off, and you gotta do twice to get them down from 200 to 200. Now he's going in, and this is doing a lot of damage. Look at this army tab. I think DD is gonna take this game. Good game, well played. Awesome EMP by DD. Not the one, but twice. 2 EMPs take out those sentries. Very nicely done by DD. Is the victor in this Go4 StarCraft 2 Cup number, I think 58. I want to say 58. Could be 60. I don't know exactly. But very nicely done by DD. That is why he is a Grandmaster player.